Tomorrow night, same time, same place, our Luther Family Ford weather kid Will Streff from Harwood Elementary joins us to talk about this wild and very wintry weather. And speaking of which, we have some impacts for you. This storm, you want to make sure you're protecting those pets and livestock. Wind and dangerous wind chills will be on the way, as well as blinding snow. Change your travel plans. If you drive a high-profile vehicle, be ready for gusts to 60 miles per hour out of the northwest. And again, that can topple vehicles. We can't rule out some possible power outage issues with this storm system because of those high winds and possible road closures and certain delays. So stay informed. Download the VNL Weather app. Search VNL Weather in your app store today. We'll keep you up to date with the latest on the storm system. If you must travel, a couple of things to keep in there: a first aid kit, anything to keep warm with, including blankets, mittens, jackets, maybe even candles and something to light those candles with. Water and high-calorie food, also a good idea to keep that cell phone fully charged in case you find yourself by the roadside. And during a blizzard, when the zero visibility is out there, never leave your vehicle. Right now, we're watching for a wind shift. We've had south winds throughout the day that warmed some of us into the 20s. That wind shift, a sign that the cold front is passed through. The strongest of the winds will be on their way tonight. No one's seeing blizzard conditions yet. This thing is getting started. Here's current conditions at Fargo. It's 9, feels like 2 below, with a 7 mile per hour still southerly wind. 9 as well at the airport in Moorhead. 18 mild degrees in Detroit Lakes. Devil's Lake is 16. It's 20 in Jamestown. And Grand Forks in the single digits at 6 miles per hour. Here's where we stand right now. We have a little bit of snow pushing into Winnipeg, where you see the deep blues. It's moderate at times. It's moving to the south and east. So we are going to get some additional snow, maybe up to an inch in places. Here's the location of the cold front with that wind switch happening in Jamestown already, and it's on its way through the Devil's Lake Basin towards Grand Forks right now. Here is a look at how we expect things to be changing. With our cold front, as we set things into motion from the 5 o'clock hour, the wind arrows that you see here, when they start turning yellow, that means gusts over 30 miles per hour will begin as we go between now and, say, 7 o'clock tonight in the Northern Valley, northeast parts of North Dakota. Where we have the deeper, fresh snow, we had reports of over 5 inches from Devil's Lake through Grand Forks into parts of central and northwest Minnesota, right through Fargo-Moorhead, and then it ends about here. So those places will get really treacherous conditions as the wind picks up. So by about 7 o'clock, the Northern Valley, including Grand Forks, can expect to see the onset of the winds. And that moves south and into the Southern Valley as we approach the 10 o'clock hour. So it'll be quiet, and if you have any supplies to gather at home, now would be the time to do it. All night long, we could have gusts as high as 60 miles per hour. The blowing and drifting and zero visibilities will be an issue, particularly in open country, but even in the city could be difficult. As we head towards morning, 3 in the morning, it's still very gusty, but the strongest winds starting to push to the south. We'll still have some snow and blowing snow to contend with first thing in the morning, and temperatures around 10 to 15 below, and wind chills kissing 45 degrees below zero first thing in the morning. Still wind and still cold temperatures throughout the day, as we're expecting to stay below zero. So it'll be the early afternoon before the Southern Valley particularly sees things clear. 9 below in Fargo in the morning. We stay sub-zero throughout the day. Notice the wind speeds, these are sustained wind speeds, begin to decrease in the afternoon. Hometown temperatures of 10 below in Roseau. This is where the coldest of the air mass is heading, right towards central parts of northern Minnesota. Oh dear is right. Take a look at this fella out there. Well, looking for a snack. Thanks for uploading your photo there, Paul. Here's the planning forecast. The coldest air of the season is on the way. Andrea, the coldest we've been is 19 below in Fargo on the first of the year. 22 below for Friday morning, Saturday, not far behind that. But we do warm up into Sunday with our next round of accumulating snow. And then the next coldest air mass of the year will push its way southward by midweek.
All right, thanks, Seth.
You bet.